Hello parents and welcome to Meet the Team Year 3. My name is Miss Arnott and I'm Head of Year 3 at the Academy. So who we are. Please meet the Year 3 team this academic year 2022 and 2023. So my name is Miss Arnott. I teach in Class 3A and I'm Head of Year 3. In 3B we have Miss Eaton. In 3C Mrs. Leach. In 3D, Mr. Dean. In 3E, we have Miss Scholteshek, and in 3F, we have Miss Leatherbarrow. We have a fantastic team of teaching assistants who support us in each Year 3 class. We have Ms. May in 3A. In 3B, we have Miss Lanny. 3C, Miss Mackleth. In 3D, we have Miss Lily. In 3E, Miss Flora, and in 3F, we have Miss Arlen. Some general points to make here. We please ask that the uniform is worn with pride. We really want the children to feel a sense of pride when they come to school in their uniform. A phrase that we use in class and around whole school with the children is that they are dressed for success. And we really want them to feel motivated and happy and proud of their school wearing their uniform. The uniform policy must be followed. The children need to come to school in PE kits on their PE day, and you'll be able to see your child's PE days on the class timetable. Children are to bring in their swimming kits to change into. Please ask that the children bring a separate swimming bag so that they have inside the bag their swimming kit and a towel. If your child has swimming lesson 1, they are able to wear their swimming kit under their PE kit to help with changing. And just to make that clear, the day that they have swimming, the children can come into their school in their PE kit to help to change into their swimming kit later on. Just helps to lessen the changing time. Swimming in primary school is mixed gender from foundation stage up until Year 6. We please ask that all items are labelled, including shoes, uniform, lunch and snack boxes. Just in case any items go missing, it's much easier to locate with the child's name and the name of their class too. Please can the children bring in a Wellington hat every day in their school bag if needed for outdoor playtimes. We please ask as much as we can. It would be great to have 100% attendance. However, we completely appreciate that at times if your child's not feeling well, you will need to report their absence. Please do that to the following email, absence_wec@gemsedu.com. And please also include the class teacher. And if we could ask, if possible, please do this by 7:30 a.m. On a Friday, we will send out a weekly email, which we will call the Year 3 newsletter. It includes lots of important information, so please make sure you take the time to read through this carefully. Pick up and drop off. Please try to arrive on time. We are very lucky to have a fantastic clinic in school with a school doctor and school nurses as well. So please report any medical issues to our school doctor at the clinic. Also, if your child travels by bus, but if you would like to pick them up on a particular day, or you need to come and collect the child from school, please contact us and email the class teacher before 11 a.m. just so we can notify anyone who needs to be told and we get that message forward. Here we have our uniform policy, and as I said before, the phrase that we encourage the children with is we want them to feel dressed for success. We have the core uniform up the top here for the boys. And please note that you can purchase a clip-on tie for the boys in their house colour. We have the girls' core uniform down here. And we have a floral dress if the girls would like to wear that. Please note that the house colour crossover tie does not need to be worn with the floral dress. The crossover tie can be worn with the light blue blouse. We are introducing a notebook bag at the Academy in order to help to transport the children's reading books and their devices to keep them as safe as possible. And here are the other school bags that we have available: a gym bag, to put their PE kit in and or their swimming kit if they're swimming on that day. We also have the Wellington bags available to purchase too. And we must ask that all children at the Academy have a Wellington rucksack. Here we have the shoes. As you can see, the different styles that are appropriate. We also have for PE, the girls and boys, white Velcro trainers. But if your child knows how to tie their laces, you can have an option to go for that trainer as well. And all uniforms can be purchased from Threads with stores located across Dubai. The point that I'd made earlier about the Wellington bags, now at the Academy, the wheelie bags are not allowed anymore due to health and safety reasons. So please ensure that your child has a Wellington bag. Here we have the uniform for swimming. And also over here, we have the PE uniform too. And just as before noted with the ties, please ensure that you purchase a PE kit in the correct house colour for your child too. So Slices is our food catering service at the Academy, and it's also within the student canteen. Morning snack is available to pre-order, and this will be delivered to your child's class, but we please ask that this must be ordered Friday the week before to ensure that the orders get there in a timely manner. Further information is available in the Academy Parent Guide. In Year 3, the children are able to visit the cafeteria to buy their lunch, either with cash or their charged lanyard card. We are a healthy eating school at the Academy, so we try to encourage parents to include healthy snacks and lunches too. We are a nut-free school, so please ensure that your child does not bring in any nuts into their lunch boxes or snack boxes. Children will need to bring in at least 1 bottle of water, and we please ask that they bring in 2 bottles for PE day. We do have healthy eating monitors in class to encourage these systems. And also we completely appreciate that a treat is part of a balanced diet. So we have Treat Tuesday, where the children can bring in 1 treat to enjoy in their lunchbox. For example, a little cupcake could be a good idea. Here we have our school timings. So with Year 3, from Monday to Thursday, drop-off is from 7:15 in the morning until 7:50. Pick up at 2:45. On a Friday, drop-off is the same, 7:15 until 7:50, whereas pick up is at 12 o'clock. Our extracurricular activities will run through from Tuesday to Thursday, and these begin at 3:10 and end at 4:10. There are no bus services after the ECA, so children will need to be collected from the Academy when the ECA is finished. There are paid extracurricular activities that are also available at the Academy, and further information will be sent out to parents regarding this. Here we have our curriculum overview in Year 3, and this is our overview for Term 1, so the autumn term, and we're really excited to introduce the children to what we've called a walk-through time. Now, as you can see at the top here is writing, and we begin with 2 text types. We start with the information report, and then we move on to narrative writing. Here we have reading, and this really explores the reading skills that we will start to introduce to the children when they first arrive in school in Term 1. In science, we start with rocks and soils, we move on to forces and magnets, and throughout our scientific learning, we will work scientifically. Here is our theme learning, and we have the humanities subjects as well as the arts here. We have computing, moral, social and cultural studies, and here is our maths overview. One of the Sustainable Development Goals that we're starting with in Year 3 is industry, innovation and infrastructure. We will be communicating the curriculum overviews with further information for parents via email very soon. Here we have an example of a Year 3 class timetable. So a general overview of this is that we have the green cells which show the specialist subjects. The white cells show the lessons that your class teacher will teach your child. Monday runs slightly differently from Tuesday to Thursday. And then we have different timings on a Friday also. Here at the Academy, we have a fantastic STS, which is our school transport service. And in Year 3, the buses arrive from 7:15 until 7:40. They depart from school from Monday to Thursday. There's an option to travel at 2:50, but this only drops off to the Business Bay area, or there is the other alternative at 3:20. And on a Friday, the bus service leaves at 12:15. If you would like your child to travel by bus, then please email the email address that is shown on screen currently, or there is a handy number there for you to call if you have any queries at all. Here we have our house teams at the Academy. We have Pearl, Onyx, Ruby and Emerald. So this links in with the child's uniform, and also it links with our high performance learning too. We really want the children to be well-rounded learners, and when they act and show behaviours such as hardworking, if they can show empathy to others, then they will receive points. Now these points are collated on a website called Class Dojo, and I'm sure if you talk to your child about this, they'll be able to talk excitedly about their points on Class Dojo. Now, team captains from years 2 and 5 will collect the team points across the school, and we have a Learner of the Week award in assemblies, which really help to promote the behaviour around school too. So reading at home, why is reading at home so important? So we really want to encourage the children to read for pleasure, to really enjoy reading. And as we can see, we want the children to feel as if they're escaping to a different world. But not only that, it's through reading regularly that we are exposed to a variety of vocabulary and grammatical structures. Now, some really interesting fact here that reading for at least 20 minutes per day exposes the children to 1.8 million words annually. Whereas a child who only reads for 5 minutes per day, that falls to just under 300,000. So we can see such a difference from reading from 20 minutes per day. So when you are reading with your child, or if your child's learning to read, reading a text once and even rereading it really helps to build a child's confidence and their fluency as well. So fluency is how quickly and accurately a child can read a text and use expression to bring the words alive. Now, your child will be bringing home with them a reading record, and it's designed to help you to get the most out of your child's reading. Now, here we have an example of some of the questions that you could ask your child before reading. And there are prompts after reading as well that's really useful. So we've got before, during and after. Also in the reading record, we have a chance to note down the date that you read with your child, the title of the book that they read, and any comments that you want to communicate to us. We will collect in the child's reading record, and it's a great way for us to have a consistent dialogue between home and school, so we can really work together to develop your child's reading. Now, bring your own device. This is something that's applicable for children from years 3 to 6. And we ask this because we really want to support and maximise learning opportunities for all of the children in such a developing technological world. So all children are required to bring in a device and headphones, please. Now, we recommend at the Academy that your child has an Apple iPad, and this is to help with compatibility across all learning apps. Devices should be kept in a protective case, and devices and headphones, as mentioned before, please could they be labelled with your child's name and their class. Devices will only be used for educational purposes during learning time. And here are some of the useful apps and websites that we will be using at school and on your child's devices. So parents will be communicated with the correct login details for your child. And what we try to do is save this on your child's device so it's automatically logged. And throughout the year, we will email you if we introduce any further useful apps. Now, home learning. Home learning for year 3, we have a year 3 Padlet. And on the Padlet, it's a link that is sent to all parents via email. And on this link, you will see a home learning menu, which includes all of the home learning that your child needs to complete. So home learning will be set on a Wednesday and it's due back on Monday. Century is a fantastic online tool to support your child's learning. There will be 1 to 2 nuggets, which are effectively tasks for your child through maths, English and science, which are set on Century. And this is through learning that we've done in school to further extend and retrieve your child's learning skills that are going on currently in the classroom. As the year progresses, home learning will include timetables, French, Arabic and Islamic home learning as well. Also on the Padlet, you will see spellings. Now we have a weekly spelling test. The spellings follow the spelling rules that are taught within class as well. So this really helps to develop the child's understanding. Spellings are just like Century nuggets, will be set on a Wednesday, and we will have our spelling test on the Monday. Your child will also have a personalised path on Century to support their learning further. And login details will be kept in your child's reading record. Really useful parent apps and websites, again noted here is Padlet, but also is Learning Ladders at Home. And this is a really useful website where you can see the learning objectives that your child has covered, but on a termly basis. You can find information and articles linked to the learning objectives in year 3 that give you information about how you can support your child with their learning. If you would require further account information, then please contact Jen Balboa. GEMS Connect is again another useful app for parents, and it's an information portal for school transport, fee payments, and student academic information, including reports and assessments too. Here we have our social media handles for year 3. So we have Twitter and we have Instagram. Here's the year 3 specific ones, but also we have the Academy's social media handles also. And it's a good idea to please follow us and follow these, especially for updates and important information. Here we have our amazing wellbeing and inclusion team. So we're very lucky at the Academy to have 2 amazing school counsellors. We have Mrs. Hughes and Miss Johnson. If you would like to get in touch with these ladies, then their email addresses are included. And also we have our special educational needs coordinator in year 3 is Miss Duto, and our director of inclusion, Mrs. Bradwell. We also have some useful contacts for you here. So if you need to contact the reception at all, please use this email address. Our STS bus service, which is the school transport service, academy attendance, the finance team, here we have the clinic, our parent relations executive, the registration team, and the government relations executive also. Thank you for listening, parents. That brings us to the end of our Meet the Team Year 3 presentation. If you do have any further questions, then please do not hesitate to contact your class teacher. Thank you very much.